What's up YouTube, it's us over here, and today we're going to talk about Tom Clancy's The Division once again, but more specifically about the Season Pass. So for those of you who did not know, the Season Pass content was actually revealed last week, but Ubisoft actually showed us, what could be in the Season Pass, what we could expect from it, and stuff like that. But now, in this video, I will actually be talking about, is the Season Pass worth it? Because, it is a lot of money, and not all of you guys have, like, the money to actually buy the game, and now that Season Pass sometimes are getting more expensive, some of you guys don't even have the money to buy all of this. And, I'm just making this video to tell you guys if it's basically worth, depending on your choices and on your playstyle. So I'm not going to be going through all of them. You can go see the video for yourself in the description, but I'm actually going to be telling my opinion on why you should or should not buy the Season Pass, depending on some circumstances. Now the first free update is actually Incursions, as you can see by the screen in the background, but this is actually a free update, so is the second one we will see shortly. But these two are actually free updates, so they're not part, but I still thought, why not showing them to you guys? Yeah, conflict right here. Why not showing to you guys? Because you guys might actually just, want to know that these are free, so they're not as part as the Season Pass. They'll be just updates. I'll probably bring some sort of not operation, but community events, some sort of community events, so you guys will be like, alright, so if I get this, maybe I'll get more money, more dogs on currency or stuff. So yeah, that's probably how it will go by. In the Season Pass, there will be 3 major expansions. The first one known as Underground, the second one Survival, and the third one Last End. Underground will be coming out in June, Survival will be coming out in the end of summer probably, and Last End will be coming out by the end of the year. We all know they would probably cost each maybe 15 to 20 bucks, and the Season Pass basically is 50 bucks in total. Now here's my first issue. The Season Pass is fairly expensive. Will it bring content that will be as good as the price indicated? I don't know. Honestly, I mean, if you take for example Destiny, we know the game is really based on it, and Destiny had Season Pass that would unfortunately sort of not provide you with the content you want. I mean, in some cases, players will like and say that the raids for them would really be fun, and you could get some really good gear out of it. But others see it much more of a sort of money sort of scamming, because in a way, Destiny had that sort of system where if you didn't have that Season Pass or that DLC or that whatever, if you didn't have it, in other words, you just could not level up anymore. In other words, you were just stuck, and your character could not do anything that you would have wanted to. Now, I understand that it is a system to where the companies that make these kind of games want to sort of expand the player's ability to basically level up and get to higher level and better gear, but in a way it kind of feels to me like it's a scam, because they're blocking the other one that didn't purchase it from even leveling up or even getting that gear. I understand they're not supposed to get that gear because they didn't get it, they didn't buy the DLC, but it just feels like if you don't buy it, you're just you sort of crap there and you just can't do anything. You're stuck. You can't do anything. So personally, I think one of the major negative point about the Season Pass is the price. At first, the price is a little bit too expensive for me. We don't know about the content, but since it's only a year 1, and I'm expecting the Division to have much more content on year 2, there probably will be another Season Pass. It might be another like 50 bucks, or like for example Destiny, what they did with the Taken King, another sort of major DLC release with 30 bucks. So that is a lot of money when you think of it. So for example, here in Canada, the game actually costs 79 bucks now because of like the currency. 79 bucks, and then you pay the Season Pass 50. That's already a lot of money. Plus, if you spend another 30 bucks the next year, that's even more. That's just like on sense. It's too much. Like, you have other games to buy, you have other stuff to buy, and I don't know if whatever you do in your life, you might have a lot of other things to pay, and this is just a lot of money. We're like almost literally 160 or 150 bucks just for one game that you better be playing the hell out of it, because if you just stop in maybe a week or 2 or 3 or a month, you're just gonna have paid all of that content for almost no reason. Now, one of the good things that this Season Pass includes is the outfits that you'll be getting out of this. So you know how Destiny had only a gear that were basically, evolving your level. So your level was based on gear. But this game, as you all know probably, does not have any sort of outfits that really, I mean, except the freaking bulletproof vest and the helmet and other stuff. The actual cap, hat, scarf, jackets, etc., etc., don't even have a really big deal on your stats and stuff. They don't actually. So what happened is they can give you free stuff that will just be sort of exclusive to season pass owners without, like, you know, debalancing the game or really fucking it up or something. So basically they'll just keep on adding some content that you'll feel like you're exclusive because you have that, and you're like, that's cool as hell because it's really cool looking, it's just hot, it's awesome, I love wearing it, but it doesn't even affect anything on my stats, which is sort of good because it doesn't debalance anything, as I mentioned. Ubisoft do go on to mention that they will be giving exclusive gear such as weapons, etc. in their season pass, but you do have to consider that these weapons are usually sort of, you know, not too bad, not too good, so they would probably be some sort of blue gear, I'm guessing, some sort of not legendary, just some rare gear, some stuff that you would probably use by the start of the game, but not truly the whole entire game because it would just get eventually bad compared to the good stuff you would get out of it. So overall, I think the Season Pass is a little pricey for what it's bringing. Only 3 major expansion for $50, they better be worth it. What I'm saying is not that you shouldn't buy it, it truly depends on how much do you think you will be playing this game. If you're like me and you're thinking you'll be playing it for a good year, but not like, you know, the whole year, but a good year and more than that, go for it. Because the Season Pass will eventually make you able to still play the game, because if you don't buy it, you'll just be stuck and you won't be at all available to level up. But if you're not that much of a guy that thinking that he's gonna play the Division, and you're much more of a, you know, I'm gonna play it for like a 2-3 weeks, and then eventually once new games comes out, I'm gonna just leave it there on my table, don't go for it. The Season Pass will just be a really scam for you. You're gonna be wasting your money in it, and that will just be bad because that whole content, as I mentioned, is not coming anytime before June, summer, and winter. So think about it. And that was pretty much it for today's video, guys. Make sure to drop a like if you thought the video was, you know, good. If you like the content, what I talked about, if you agree with me or not, tell me what you think about this Season Pass. And I hope to see you guys in the game in 2 days. Bye.